Well, welcome back to Desert Smoke Reviews. Justin.
Wyatt.
Jorge. Tonight we're coming at you with East India Trading Company's third release, the Rogue. It's a beautiful little box press, kind of like a medium brown. Done very well, kind of a soft box press. Closed foot. Seams are done well. Looks like a nice little smoke. Aroma, I just get a nice rich tobacco and a bit of earth, and because it's a closed foot, the same thing I get off the foot. Why?
Yeah, real nice pack, kind of firm, but otherwise, looks like a good cigar. I don't get that much off the aroma. I mean, just kind of the general tobacco, maybe a little bit of like cedar or woodiness or something, but not too much of it. All right.
Yeah, I agree with you, Wyatt. Actually, I do get a little bit of cedar in it, and then just kind of a light tobacco smell. Nothing unusual.
Yeah.
Well, let's get it cut up. Let's see how it goes.
Really a pepper blast at the beginning, especially in the retrohale. Actually a little afraid to retrohale again, but pretty long-lasting finish, and it tastes just like the aroma for me. Tobacco and maybe a little hint of cedar, but mostly just that pepper blast.
Like that. Rich tobacco and pepper.
Yeah.
Pepper from start to finish sits on your tongue. Not a very bad start all over.
I like the draw on this. I do get that pepper note. I also get just a hint of leather.
Well, let's get into the first third, see how it develops. Well, welcome back. We're about 10 minutes into this Rogue, and for me, the flavors are, well, I should talk to strength first. Strength's very mild to medium, and body's about the same. It's not really too overwhelming or potent. Construction's a bit weird. I've had a few burn issues I've had to touch up. Wrappers holding together fine, draws fine, just kind of a weird burn. Flavors, that pepper's really died down. It's still there in the finish, and it's still playing a major role, but it's just not the pepper blast it was. What I'm kind of picking up, excuse me, is this like a harsh cedar. It's gotten a little hot. So far, it's just, we had the Red Witch from East India Trading Company, and so far I'm not, and the same thing, I'm not overly impressed with these cigars. It's kind of, the smoke's a bit hot and a little harsh, and it's just kind of a harsh cedar and pepper. Wyatt?
Yeah, I haven't had the same construction problems that it seems Justin and Jorge are having. But speaking to taste, there isn't that much there. I mean, I just kind of get a general cedar and I guess tobacco finish. That pepper is pretty much gone for me. It's still there in the retrohale, but yeah, nothing's really jumping out and grabbing me with this cigar. It tastes good, but so far I'd probably say this is something that you could bring to the golf course.
All right. Definitely monotone. The pepper went away. All I'm getting is that same kind of woody, cedary taste. I also did have some burn issues. It's not what I would call smooth. It's not insultingly poor, but definitely not something I would seek out to smoke again.
Well, let's get into the second, third, approach the halfway point and see how it goes. Well, welcome back. We're about halfway on this Rogue, and it's kind of died down for me. I'd say, more on the mild side of mild to medium, both at strength and body for me. Burn has gotten a little better, but when I took the band off, I kind of messed it up a little bit, but it's burning through it, no problem. Flavors, have actually got a little bit better. It's still like a nice cedary wood for me, but it's nowhere near as hot or harsh. It's still a little bit, but nowhere not. It's kind of smoothed out. I still get a tiny bit of faint pepper coming in on the finish, but still one dimension, rather simple. but it has improved. What?
Yeah, I've had a couple of little construction issues in the second half, or at least beginning of the second half. Up at the cap of the cigar, there's a big piece of the tobacco that's kind of split. But other than that, you know, I never really got the same level of sponginess that it seems Justin and Jorge got in their cigar. And the tastes for me have been overall pretty good. They haven't changed much. I'm not really expecting them to. Still kind of getting that general cedar and tobacco. I mean, it tastes like a cigar, you know. There's nothing really jumping out at me still, but regardless, still a good cigar. I don't really have any complaints about it.
For me, it changed considerably. It's quite a bit smoother now, and the peppery taste has pretty much dissipated. It is very, very spongy, but my burn issues do seem to have resolved themselves with this half. It's definitely the better half of the cigar for me, but still pretty flat and one note. Woody is pretty much all I can say about it.
Well, let's get into the final third and see if we get any changes. Well, welcome back. We're at the final third, the nub point of this Rogue, and burn is normal now. No issues with burn, no issues with draw or construction. Still mild to medium in body and strength. Flavors kind of went back to being what I had in the original, but I think the harshness is because how short, you know, we're reaching the nub point. But it's gotten a lot harsher. Smoke's really hot. I'm still getting just kind of a general wood, and the pepper's gone, but it might be drowned out just because of the fact that the smoke is kind of hot and harsh to me. Overall, wasn't really impressed with this cigar. Haven't been really impressed with East India Trading Company cigars in general, but I you know, sometimes I think maybe I just get the bum stick, so I'd give it another shot, maybe a different size. But overall, I wasn't real impressed. Then I'd give it a solid 6 because, you know, it did smoke, it did produce smoke, the flavors weren't horrible, just had some issues with it. So, 6.
Yeah, I didn't seem to have as many problems with my cigars, Justin and Jorge did, but nothing really jumped out at me. It seems like maybe we got 2 bum sticks and 1 okay stick, which is kind of stretching it, but I don't know, maybe that's what happened. I'm with Justin, though. I'd like to try another size, maybe a larger ring gauge. I'd have to agree with the 6, though, because nothing really jumped out at me as a real predominant flavor. Nothing really said, you know, this would be good at the morning or the, you know, after lunch, or we're smoking this at the end of the day, and it wasn't as heavy as complex as I would have wanted. But regardless, a good stick, something that I give it a go. You know, if you see it for a good price in your local shop, or you see it for a good price online, I'd try it out. Why not? But yeah, like Justin said, I haven't had an East India Trading Company cigar that I really enjoyed. And it doesn't really make me want to keep trying their cigars.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree with the 6. Mine is burning quite hot. It's still very, very spongy. I agree with Justin. It got a little bit harsher, probably just because it's gotten so short. Nothing really stands out to me either. I don't think I would want to smoke another one regardless of size. But you know, if it's priced right, it's a decent smoke. But you know, if it's at about $7, I think then there's going to be some better options out there.
Well, in conclusion, if you like our videos, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, greatly appreciate it. Until next time, smoke them if you got them.